Hi, my name is Mackenzie Thompson, and the title of my research project is Using Ferrofluids to Clean Up Environmental Spills. Every single day, a part of our environment is affected by pollution. The researcher wants to make sure there are more efficient ways to keep our environment healthy. The original way to clean up an oil spill was putting in as much pollution as it was trying to take out. With the world advancing around us, it should be top priority to take care of our ecosystems. The question being asked here is, what is the effectiveness on the dispersion of oil, and can it be used to clean up an environmental spill? To test this, the researchers said, if motor oil was added to a sample of water without ferrofluid, then the amount of oil picked up by a magnet passing through each liquid will be greater in the sample with the ferrofluid than the sample without. Because the ferrofluid has a magnetizing effect on the oil, that it makes it react to the water and want to pull away from it. The researchers' methodology in conducting this experiment had 3 different measurements of ferrofluid: 0 milliliters, 8 milliliters, and 11 milliliters. For trial 1, 10 milliliters of water, 20 milliliters of motor oil, and 0 milliliters of ferrofluid was added to a 100 millimeter by 15 millimeter size petri dish. Then a magnet was dragged through the mixture 2 times, measured, then repeated with 9 other petri dishes. For trial 2, instead of 0 milliliters of ferrofluid, the researcher added 8 milliliters of ferrofluid. Then a magnet was dragged through the mixture twice, measured, and repeated with 9 other petri dishes. Then for trial 3, instead of 8 milliliters of ferrofluid, the researcher added 11 milliliters of ferrofluid. Then again, a magnet was dragged through the mixture twice, measured, and repeated from 9 other petri dishes. The graph labeled means is all the data averaged out from 0 milliliters of ferrofluid, 8 milliliters of ferrofluid, and 11 milliliters of ferrofluid and put into a bar graph. The second graph is all the data put into one table. The researcher can conclude from the data that adding more water to the oil, ferrofluid, and water solution had a better outcome of results than the original measurements. Knowing the researcher did not conduct the trials in a body of water, we can assume that the results of the ferrofluid and the motor oil would react the same way. In future studies, the researcher would like to keep testing out new measurements of ferrofluid and trying out different brands and types of motor oil to see if they have the same effect as they did in these 3 trials.